Hello, welcome back to another video. You are going to have to excuse how I sound today. I am full of cold. Last time I spoke to you, we were dealing with Storm Dara, and I said how I wasn't feeling well when we were trying to deal with that. And yeah, it's just got worse. Just full of cold. But yes, it is time now to give little Piplet a mini makeover. The weather and all her hair and feathers, they're not going well together. She is an absolute mud monster. So we need to do something about that today. Give her a good wash off. Try and plait this mane and tail to get it up out of the mud. The weather has just been awful lately. Of course, we've had the storm, we've had so much rain, and there is just mud everywhere. And yeah, it's all over Pip, basically. She's not very white at the moment, are you? If I show you, I'll get her out in a minute and I'll show you her legs. Her legs are disgusting. So yeah, it is time to try and do something about all this hair. Don't worry, I'm not about to be chopping her mane and tail off. I'm going to have to put the lights on because it is dark and gloomy today. It's only about 3 o'clock, but we are days away from the winter solstice, so that's the shortest day. So hopefully won't be too much longer until the nights start drawing out a bit. It does mean though that will be the beginning of winter, which is never good in his own way, but I always see it as soon as we've got Christmas and New Year out the way, spring is on the home straight. Look at her. She's just the most adorable little girl ever. All this hair. You have to find some platinum bands for that. But yeah, look at the state of her. Pretty princess. Doesn't look too bad when you go like this. Yes, she's not bright white, but down here, this is awful. The tail is just clumped together. We're going to have to give that a good wash and plait it up. I think I've got a tail bag, but I'm not sure it's going to be big enough. But yeah, look at the dreadlock feathers. They need pig oiling to try and prevent this from happening again. But yeah, it's time to give her a tidy up. Hose is all on. I've just got the shampoo out. That light's going to be right in her eyes. But yeah, I don't even know where to start. She has, let's go under here, it all up. Steady, Pippi. The back of her legs and everything. Where she's so short, mud just flies up and goes everywhere. She looks petrified. Baby, we're going to give you a little pamper session. It's fine. You want some pampering? Yes. Right, I think I'm going to start with the tail. I think that's going to be the best one to start with. Good girl. Got straw and everything in it. Right, the tail is done. It is not clean by any means. It's clean. I've not done the whole tail. I didn't want to go to the dock because I don't want her to get cold. She hasn't got to be clean for any reason other than I need to be able to get a brush through this so I can plait it up and get it out the way. So it's now clean enough to deal with. And now we've got to try and get onto these feet. I was expecting when I washed the tail that it would wash most of the mud off the back feet, but it hasn't done. So this, I think, is going to be a little bit harder than I first thought. Right, let's have a look at your tootsies. They are just thick. I don't know if that's better or not. I did not realise this was going to take me as long as this to do. I literally have hosed off 2 feet. It's like concrete in there. They are proper dreadlocks of mud. And I want to hose off as much as I can before we even put any shampoo on it. That's taken some doing, but they're now rinsed off. Hey, pretty girl. God, that was hard. You just don't realise how much feathers she's got. They must be so heavy just being clunked up with mud. But yeah, that's it rinsed. I'm just going to give it a quick wash now. As I say, they don't have to be spotlessly white. I just want to help her out because it must not be easy. Ta-da! Look at her. Bless her, they're looking a lot better than they were. Do you feel more comfortable, Princess? Hey, they must have been heavy. Hey. Of course they're not perfect. She doesn't need to be show ring ready, but look at it. It literally touches the floor. I am going to have to come back to the rest of her tomorrow because I totally underestimated how long that would take. I honestly thought we'd get down here, rinse her feet off, shampoo them quickly, and then we can start like plaiting everything, prepping it. But no chance. I knew the feathers wouldn't have dried out completely, but I didn't realise it would take me all this time just to wash them. So yeah, what I've learned from this is mud washes off of Welsh D's feathers a lot easier because there's less feather. Going straight with the shampoo because it breaks down the mud so much quicker and easier. Don't worry about rinsing it off. And that traditionals take a hell of a long time to bath. Well, not even bath. I've only washed their socks. So to get a traditional cob in the show ring must take them days. But yeah, we'll come back to this tomorrow morning. So it's now the next day and Piplet is all dry. It doesn't look like the next day. It's still dark and dingy. It literally is 10 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, she's all dry. Her feathers, you can't see it well in here, I'll turn it around. Feathers are dry and tails. We'll have a look now at what she's looking like. She must feel so much better. These feathers, they must feel lighter for her. Carrying around all that mud must be hard for your little tootsies. Yes? Look at them now. They're all clean. I mean, they're not sparkling white. They're not show ring ready, but that's not the look I was going for. And her tail, you can now, it's not clumped together like dreadlocks. So yeah, let's have a brush through this tail and plait this up so we can try and raise it off the floor and stop so much mud getting into it. I've also broke my mane and tail. I dropped it the other day, so the spray has fallen off, but it does still work if you tip it upside down, luckily. So let's put a lot of this in here. You've got so much tail. Tail is all plaited now. That's off the floor a little bit, so hopefully that will make it easier to keep clean for her. But now it's time to tackle this forelock. Yes, there's just so much of it she can never see. Bless you. Let's make it so you can see, princess. So thick. Baby. Hold on. that better? Now you can see. Yeah? And everyone can see your cute little ears. Yeah? I love your ears, how they're such a different colour. Right. Shall we start your mane? So she can see now. But time to tackle this. Every time I rug her up of a night time, all this sort of gets tangled in the chest buckles. So try and protect that because you've got a gorgeous thick mane. It is absolutely lovely. There's just loads of it. But I want to do some chunky plaits in that to keep it out of the way. I don't want them to go fine. And, you know, I don't want them to end up tiny little plaits. But, right, let's crack on with this one because I've got a feeling it's going to take a while. There she is. Look how cute she looks. I'm not going to worry too much about brushing out the feathers because they're just going to go absolutely filthy again when she goes out in the field. So I'm going to pig oil them, so hopefully it will make it easier for the mud to wash off. But look at her. She looks so smart. Let's go under here. Look. All plaited up and pretty. You can see, I love these markings on her chest, and her mane just hides it all. It's just going to make it so much easier to manage her hair over the winter. So yeah, must feel so much better for her though. As I say, with all that mud that was on those feathers and the tail, must be heavy for them to carry it around. But yeah, I'm now going to rug her up and turn her out in the field, ready for her to get filthy dirty again. But hopefully we can control it that little bit more. But yeah, if you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again for the next one. Bye.